100 games, 10 games a day. Indie of the Year 2013 Top 100 sponsored by Desura on IndieDB. Vote for your favorites at IndieDB.com.
Candle is a dynamic graphic adventure that inherits the spirit of classic cinematic adventures and the gameplay mechanics of classic platformer adventures. However, the developer and publisher Teku Studios wants it to go one step forward, and so they have brought together all the key features from games such as Out of This World and Abe's Odyssey to create a unique title focused on calm puzzle resolution, but with a modern and dynamic control over the character. The most important feature of the gameplay comes from a very specific ability of Teku, the main character. Instead of a hand, he carries a candle that can be lit at certain spots, and he must do whatever he can to prevent it from being extinguished. The flame of the candle is key to solving many of the puzzles, as well as uncovering lots of secrets and clues. The whole graphics of the game are handmade, painted with watercolors and ink, and the animations of every character and animal are drawn and painted frame by frame, which gives this game a nice handmade look. Candle is set to release around Q2 on Windows, Mac, Linux, Wii U, and the PlayStation Network.
Contagion was developed by Monochrome LLC and was released on October 24th, 2013. Contagion is a cooperative survival horror FPS built on the latest Source engine, where players are forced to watch their ammo and aim carefully, otherwise be overrun by zombie hordes. Players will face traditional zombies as well as former teammates who have been turned themselves, and now see not friend, but fuel to keep the carnage going. Play alone, with a friend, or friends, or with a group of either offline or online. You begin your story as a survivor, but how long until your taste buds hunger for flesh? Randomly generated weapons, ammo, and item placements make this game an unpredictable and very fun game to play. Intelligent zombie spawning systems that adjust to player actions, and a pathing and objective system that has you returning to the same map repeatedly with a fresh feel to it. Full Steamworks support and more information coming soon as it releases.
Door Kickers is an innovative 2D real-time strategy game that puts you in charge of a SWAT team. Analyze the situation, plan team routes, choose equipment and breach points, and coordinate multiple troopers to reach the hostage room before the bad guys get to press that trigger. It may sound daunting, and like real-world close combat, it sure is. But most levels can be completed in minutes, and on-the-fly improvisation works. Achieving the perfect planning and getting the mission done with no false steps. Now that's a skill harder to master. The game is currently in alpha, and the IndieDB community has given this game an 8 out of 10. The game features 6 controllable unit types, each with pros and cons, over 10 enemy bad guy types giving distinct challenges in firepower and behaviour, customizable unit loadouts affecting their behaviour and abilities, natural, easy to use, context sensitive interface, clever AI that doesn't need babysitting, location and mission builder at your fingertips with missions easy to share between players, free-form gameplay supported by reactive AI, realistic tactical options such as door breaching, flashbangs, coordinated entries and sniper support. Also, the game is top-down bird's eye. I think this game is going to be absolutely amazing. It looks amazing in the alpha right now, it has so much potential, and it just looks like one of those games I'm just going to sink hours into it. Give it a go.
Hypervoid is a single-player third-person space shooter that jumps the player through stellar wormholes packed with high-action experience. Hypervoid has over 30 unique levels, unlockable trophies, and secret levels. It combines intense action, highly dynamic environments, and the ability to control multiple weapons simultaneously. There are numerous unique enemies and epic mega-boss fights. World features in Hypervoid include a thrilling story waiting to be unraveled, in-game cinematic shots, bizarre shooting action, and universes based on true scientific facts. Hypervoid technology features HD anti-alias 3D graphics, new tech for infinite dynamic lighting effects, true lit volumetric space dust phenomena, and complex interactive particle simulations. Hypervoid is being developed and published by In-Frames Technology Corporation and is set to be released on the PlayStation Network around Q3.
Into the Ice is a stealth-based FPS currently in alpha. Following the Trash Game of the Year 2012, the one and only game that has ever scored 100% in the Game Arena rating, Homegrown Games is about to send adult gamers from all over the world into the ice. We can't promise you hookers yet, but rest assured that we will deliver Nazis, Nazi zombies, boobies, and ridiculous amounts of bad taste gags, jokes, and Easter eggs. While the game will be rolled out on FPSC-R, the upcoming next generation of FPSC currently developed by TGC, we already have developed an internal alpha that displays some of the new game mechanics. This was done with FPSC, but again, we pushed the technical limits of the engine just a little bit further. Even in alpha state, the game has very few technical issues and looks awesome with amazing sound and a great sense of humour. The IndieDB community gave this game an 8 out of 10. Please check it out. Get your hands on the alpha and just play through this game. It's amazing and worth every second.
Natural Selection 2 was developed by Unknown Worlds and was released on October 29th, 2012. It currently has an IndieDB rating of 9.8. Whether you play as one of the elite marine frontiersmen or a vicious alien Kara, you must use unique strategies in your ability to win. Marines buy weaponry and form persistent squads to find and destroy alien hives, while aliens can choose a wall-running skulk, pudgy gorges, flying lurks, murderous fades, or gigantic Onos that can devour enemies whole. This game is a fantastic game. If you have never played an RTS or you have never played a first-person shooter, this would be the game for you. It is a seamless mix of both genres. It is an RTS in the command sense, and it is a first-person shooter in every other sense. Ranging with special abilities for the aliens and special abilities for the Marines, you pretty much have full dispensaries of mass destruction on both ends. Doesn't matter what side you pick, you are going to have fun with this game. I would recommend it highly to anybody that has never, as I said before, played an RTS or a first-person shooter, or even people that have played first-person shooters and RTSs before, because the mix of the two games is just a fantastic idea.
Soda Drinker Pro, developed by Soda Drinker Pro, a fully released game for your drinking pleasure. Soda Drinker Pro is the premier in software in the first-person soda drinking genre. Experience what it's truly like to drink a soda at the beach, in the park, or even in space. With Soda Drinker Pro, you don't have to have a soda in hand to experience a soda in your mind. Soda Drinker Pro has got a 10 out of 10 voted by the NEDB community. If you love soda and want none of the calories or the diabetes, get your hands on Soda Drinker Pro today. Toribosh from Nabi Studios, a fully released game for your beat-em-up pleasure. Toribosh is an innovative turn-based fighting game where players are able to design their moves themselves. It is originally a martial arts simulator that uses physics-based attacks. Toribosh was a Best Game Idea finalist at the Swedish Game Award back in 2006. Being a game from Nabi Studios, Toribosh provides its players with a wide range of possibilities to produce their own content with replays, textures, mods, videos, and so on, as well as compete against other players online. Toribosh is a free-to-play game on Windows, OS X, and Linux, and is still under development with updates. A Wii version was released back in July of 2010 and is available at the WiiWare store for the price of 1,000 Wii points. Toribosh got an 8.3 out of a 10 voting scale on the NEDB community vote. If you want a chance to really take your martial arts skills to the max, go play Toribosh.
Risk of Rain was developed by Hopoo and was released on November 8th, 2013. Risk of Rain is an action platformer adventure game with roguelike elements. The game is set in a distant future where space transportation is common. Space trains carry passengers and goods all across space. A particular space train, however, had some very special cargo. Through a series of unfortunate events, this train gets shot out of orbit and crash lands on a mysterious planet with one survivor. One big feature of this game is that it has fully randomized elements. The position you spawn on the map, which map you spawn on, the location of chests, enemy spawns, and item spawns. All of these factors are randomly chosen by the AI director. One other very important factor in Risk of Rain is that it has an increasing difficulty rating due to the time. The longer that you were in the game and the longer that you were playing it, the more difficult the enemies will be and the more numerous they will be as well. This game is a great game. I've enjoyed playing it so far. It's definitely one of those games that you do need a friend to play with, but it is one game that is increasingly difficult as time goes on, and it is maddeningly insane when it comes down to being 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes inside of the actual game. You cannot survive. Craven Manor is currently being developed by Demon Wagon Studios and currently has no release date. Venture into the darkness, turn on the lights and take a deep breath and prepare yourself. Explore the depths of an immersive, atmospheric world of Craven Manor, uncover its secrets and solve its mysterious puzzles, and face the growing threat within. Craven Manor challenges the player to explore an expansive manor, to discover the mysteries that lurk within its walls. The player has the power to dynamically alter the layout by interacting with a miniature scale model of the manor, located in the extravagant entryway. The player must explore the depths of the manor to find miniature models of the rooms and carry them back to the increasingly elaborate puzzle. Wherever the player adds a model onto the scale model, the associated room moves and appears in real space, waiting for your arrival.